Now we are going to go through some character trait cards. I'm going to read about a certain type of character, read what they are doing, and then you guys are going to guess what the character may do next. So let's begin. The first character trait I have is lazy. So it says, instead of getting started on his work right away, Joey stares out the window, drops his pencil on the floor, and asks his friend to pick it up. What might this character do next? Do you think the character is going to open his book, slump down in his seat and refuse to do his work, or talk to his friend? What might that lazy character do next? I'll give you some time to think out loud and answer the question. Will lazy Joey open his book, slump down in his seat and refuse to do his work, or talk to his friend? The correct answer is B. Slump down in his seat and refuse to do his work. That is what a lazy character would do. Let's look at our next one. Our next character trait is shy. It says, even though Marcus knows the answer to his teacher's question, he doesn't raise his hand. What might this shy character do next? So, think about shy Marcus. What will he do next? Will he poke his friend with a pencil? Will he start tapping his feet? Or try not to make eye contact with the teacher? What will shy Marcus do next? Think out loud and say your answer. A, B, or C. So if you said C, you would be correct. It says, even though Marcus knows the answer to his teacher's question, he doesn't raise his hand. Next, he would probably try not to make eye contact with the teacher. Since he's all shy, he doesn't want the teacher to call on him. So he would try not to make eye contact with the teacher. The next character trait is fair. It says, the character says, even though I want to play my game, it's your turn to choose. Which one do you want to play? What might this fair character do next? So what might this fair character do next? Will they suggest they play his friend's game, beg to play his own game, or find someone else to play with? I will give you a few seconds to share your answer out loud. The correct answer is A. Someone with the character trait of being fair might suggest that they play his friend's game. That would be the fair and nice thing to do. The next character trait we have here is bossy. It says, the character says, I want to play that game. If you don't play with me, I won't be your friend. And you can't play with anyone else. What might this bossy character do next? Bossy is kind of like mean. So what might this bossy character do next? Do you think he will A, pull his friend over to the game, B, ask some other kids if they want to play. Or C, ask a teacher for help. If someone is described as being bossy, what might they do next? Share your answer out loud. Okay, so this bossy character, he might do one of two things. He might pull his friends over to the game and play with them instead, or he might ask some other kids if they want to play. We'll do two more. So this character trait is helpful. Let's read what this helpful character does, and then you guys will guess what they will do next. It says, the character says, Miss Smith, can I help pass out the papers? Also, would you like me to take the books back to the library? What might this helpful character do next? What might this helpful character do next? Do you think they are going to go to lunch, offer to clean the desk, or begin his work? Share out loud. Okay, if you said this helpful character would offer to clean the desk next, you are correct. So think about it. When you're being helpful, you're helping others. So he already asked if he could pass out the papers and take the books back to the library. Next, he might ask to offer to clean the desk because he is helping Miss Smith. He's helping his teacher. This is our very last one. Our last character trait is sneaky. It says, while no one was looking, Dana took a piece of candy out of her brother's lunchbox and put it in her pocket. What might this sneaky character do next? So she took the candy out of her brother's lunchbox and put it in her pocket. What do you think she's going to do next? Might she find a place to eat the candy? Will she take out her sandwich and sit down? Or will she ask her mom to have lunch with her? What is a sneaky character going to do? I'll give you a few seconds to think out loud. Okay, if you said A, find a place to eat the candy, you are correct. Because this sneaky girl, Dana, she already took the piece of candy. She put it in her pocket, and now she's being sneaky. She's most likely going to go find a place to eat the candy. Awesome job, guys. Now I'm going to show you what you may do for the optional activity. So if you choose not to complete the optional activity, that is fine. You do not have to. You can just stop the video now. But for the rest of us that are going to be working on the optional activity, you are going to be writing about someone you know that has the character trait of being nice. So someone that is nice. You are going to explain who they are and how do you know that they are nice in writing. So you guys are going to be writing for me. I will give you an example. So someone that is nice to me is my friend Lauren. So first I'm going to write who is nice. So I'm going to write my friend Lauren is very nice. Remember, start with a capital letter, end with a period. My friend Lauren is very nice. Now I'm going to explain to you why she is nice. So, Lauren always helps me when I need it. So I'm going to write that. She's a very good helpful friend. So my friend Lauren is very nice. Lauren always offers to help me. So I wrote who is nice, my friend Lauren, and I wrote why she is nice. Lauren always offers to help me. She is nice because she helps me. So you guys can, if you have a whiteboard, you can write on a whiteboard. You can write on a piece of paper. You can type up in a Google Doc and email it to me. If you are doing a writing on a whiteboard or a piece of paper, just write it just like I did, like this, and then record yourself on a Flipgrid showing me your awesome work. And I look forward to reading about someone that has a character trait of being nice.